Buckeyes in one of the great settings in all of college football. Boy, the scarlet and gray already rocking this house. The calendar has been circled for both teams in this one. Two of college football's elite, ready to go head-to-head in a top-5 showdown. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 4th-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Buckeyes will kick it away to start us off. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Offense set on 1st down. He wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle.
I don't know. We'll have to see.
Got him on the turf. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. To the air. It's back. Shoots it to the left. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, going up top. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that. He lobs one high down the left side. And he makes the catch inside the 25. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Broken up, incomplete, and nearly intercepted in the end zone. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
Just play on your own wing.
They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Evans. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
Really nice job there of the quarterback. Reading coverage, he knew exactly where to go with the football and at what exact time. The timing could not have been better. They get the completion on 3rd down, setting up 1st and goal.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next game.
They're going to run it. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
We got one person watching right now on YouTube. I appreciate you tuning in.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. First down for this offense. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Setting up the screen. Oh, he not only blows it up, he picks it off. Touchdown, Georgia. What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return.
And how about that play by this defense? Reading the running back, coming out of the backfield, breaking on the football, making the pick, and then walking himself into the end zone for a touchdown.
And they did tack on the extra point. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. From back of the end zone, he'll bring it out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Third and short, they've got them backed up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. Wants to throw. It's Howard. Makes the grab over the middle. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Let me tell you, this senior quarterback can flat fit it in a tight window. First down to start the drive after the break. Hand off from the shotgun. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
Nice run there on first down. You know, this is a running back that gets better as the game goes on. So they're going to want to make sure they keep feeding him the football, let him get lathered up.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Fires left. Pulls it in. Speeding down the left side. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Ohio State. And these guys just score from anywhere out there.
How many conference championships does Wake Forest have in football?
Really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish the drive with a 64-yard scoring toss. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Looking for blockers. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
Hey, bro, you pretty good at this game, bro. I can't lie, bro.
And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop.
I cannot lie, you got me nervous, bro.
Again right here.
And if you're this play call,
I ain't never played with Georgia before though. Their playbook kind of ass. Not gonna lie.
Last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
They go to the ground. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down. Looking to move it through the air. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Dogs. They'll try to add another to their lead. Back to throw. It's forget the kick. He's going to throw it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
That keeps the score. Georgia 20, Ohio State 7.
Tony Wag.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut into a one-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half.
Yo, what's up, bro? How you doing, man? Sorry, I didn't realize my mic was muted.
And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays.
I don't know what that was. That was a crazy throw.
To make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset.
Hey, we got 3 people watching on YouTube, man. I appreciate everybody tuning in. Hope everybody's having a blessed night tonight.
Fires the pass, intercepted. Got some room to run. He's at the 20. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And now they'll empty the backfield for the 2-point
Hey, you
try.
still fighting, bro. Respect, bro. Respect to you for real, bro.
Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead. They already have the lead, and they apparently want more here in the first half.
Just for that, I'm giving you good field position, bro.
Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
We're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the second quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense could do. You've got to make them pay for gambling.
And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels.
Jesse.
You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air.
You said what?
He's got an open man. He threw that one with
I fed him at like 11:15 because I was having the malfunctions with the microwave.
He's going to pass. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well.
Yeah, just about.
got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment, and they've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
This one's complete. Giving him his pads. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10.
And that's the danger. When you've got a receiver like that, if you blitz and you're playing man coverage, he's one-on-one, and he's going to burn you if you don't get home to the quarterback.
Touch pass on the run. And they're able to make the tackle.
Really nice job by the cornerback. Hey, a lot of cornerbacks want to cover. They want to drop back. They're not really about that life. They don't want to be the tackling kind of guy. They're like, yeah, leave that to the linebackers. That dude committed, came up, made a nice tackle.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going to the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half, we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And the returner goes down. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. A first down for the offense. Handoff to the single running back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Kickoff and kickoff return teams on the field, and we're just about ready to go in the second half. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Scanning the field, it's Howard. Got him downfield. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
Wants to throw on second down. He'll loft one deep down the left side.
Well, the defense just did the quarterback a massive favor. That's the nicest thing they've done to him all game. They've already picked him off twice. That should have been number 3.
A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. They keep attacking through the air. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And you got to wonder if this offense is going to go for it here. They're trailing now by a lot. I know there's a lot of football still to go, and I know they're on their own end of the field, but just kind of get the feeling their defense hasn't gotten a ton of stops. They may need to stay out there, and they're going to need this quarterback to make a play.
3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on 4th down.
Well, that play never had a chance. On 4th down, they're trying to catch the defense off guard, throwing for it, but no protection. Quarterback didn't have an opportunity to step up and get rid of that football. Give the defense credit, man. Tremendous aggression there on 4th.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Steps away to find some room. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down. And this defense, this crowd, this atmosphere, it can rattle an offense in a hurry.
You can shake them up. When you can get to the quarterback and affect them, we all know they become very human. They start seeing things, and with this crowd, they can't hear anything. This place is going absolutely nuts. Nice job rushing the passer, igniting the crowd.
Negative play on 1st down. That's what a defense always wants. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this D tackle. He is tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last play.
I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And that was so close to a turnover in the end zone. The defense almost with the huge play.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield, they couldn't hook up.
Man, that is just a great job on defense there on 4th down, making a play on the ball in the air. Everybody had their eyes on the quarterback, but having great timing, swatting the ball away, and doing it cleanly. No PI. And as a result, that defense has earned a rest. They're coming off the field.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw, it's Howard. Fires to the right. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there.
Listen, I know DBs don't catch the ball real well, but to be a defensive back, it's one of the hardest positions in football. You got to stay with these big, fast wide receivers and then try to go track the football and make a play. Great job making a play for his team there.
Fires to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. Working the middle, it's complete. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. The Buckeyes with the 1st and 10.
Tony,
They'll go back to the ground. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Georgia 28, Ohio State
What's up, Milk?
14.
He's looking to throw. He lost one down the sideline. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. They'll run it from the gun. Really nice run, rips off 6 on the play, but it brings up a 4th and 2.
And there's really no question here. After not getting it on that last run play, down in the fourth quarter, 4th down, you've got to go. You've got to dial up your best play here offensively. Who is your best matchup, one-on-one, that can get you this first down, keep the drive moving, and keep your chances of winning this game alive?
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
And the sense of urgency has got to go up now for the defense, right? You just failed on 4th down. You're trailing just under 3 minutes to go. What can the defense do? Can you create a turnover? Can you at least get a quick 3 and out to give yourselves a chance to win?
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
The defense, obviously, at this point is trailing. They need to get the football back. They're expecting run. They know the offense is going to try and bleed the clock, so you've got to be good at the point of attack. They were right there. They gave up nothing on that run.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. Fights off a defender. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to bully their way for the first. This might depend on the spot, but I think he's going to come up just inches short of converting that 3rd down. Let's see what they dial up on this 4th down. Remember, they're 1 for 2 so far in this one. They'll try it on the ground. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
Low man wins. Defense that time on 4th down was expecting run. You saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down, and they give it back up now to their offense.
Snagged in the middle. It's Tate. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Got his man down the middle. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. They'll try to get it in with the run. Tripped up for the tackle. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Back to throw, it's Howard. Touchdown, Ohio State! And here they come, almost all the way back.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball. Now, we got a 1-possession game. We've got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
Now the 2-point conversion attempt is coming. Looking to throw. He makes his way in for the 2, and now they trail by only 6. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Just under 40 seconds to go, and it's going to come down to whether they can get this onside kick to have a shot. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
This is an offense that really sees their identity as being able to run the football. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on 3rd down? They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a 1-possession lead. Try to get it on the ground. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? No time to waste here. They've got to get
GG's, bro.
chunk yardage. They'll throw it on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Ibuka. There's a live football. And the offense gets the ball back in a rather unceremonious end to this game. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go
the
out
first time I fed him, it was like 9:05,
Correct.
and then when I fed him again,
Right? You don't know when those moments present themselves.
or
How are they
I gotta tell you,
doing a great job in a close game, executing down the stretch like they did.
yeah, 4 ounces at 9:05.
For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has
On that
been
change at 10, it was like
Sports
10:02.
College
Boy, you don't know. You was asleep. It was P.
The Rocky Mountains provide the backdrop in Boulder, Colorado, and if you're looking for the Buffaloes, they ain't hard to find. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here, and you know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Georgia Southern Eagles, taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Georgia Southern will kick it off to get things started. Fielded in the end zone. It's Horn. stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Looking for a productive play on first down. He wants to throw. Coming out aggressively. And he's got it inside the 35. Touchdown, Buffs! And once he got loose, it was all over.
Well, they wanted to be aggressive in the passing game, and they didn't waste a lot of time. They take a shot vertically down the field to their star player. He makes the play, and he makes the defense pay.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Coming out with it, it's Cobb. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. First down here for the offense. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Most offensive schemes are predicated on first down productivity. That will not go down as a productive first down play.
No, it will not, Reese. Give this defensive line credit because they were able to get penetration right off the snap and force a negative play.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's not afraid to go deep. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Fires into the end zone. Oh, floated high, and it's intercepted. He'll go out of bounds, but just what they needed to get the ball back. The offense set for a first down play. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Just got to finish the play for the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Pressure coming. Gonna let it fly. Makes the grab down the left side. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Georgia Southern about to snap it on another 1st and 10. Got a man, it's Cobb. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. The give to the back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
And these defensive tackles just eat me. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. When those guys, those running backs come in, they just need a mitt. They put one mitt on a running back, and he usually falls to the ground just because of their sheer mass and strength.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on 3rd and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away and forced the incompletion.
They'll go with the running game on 4th down here. The Eagles get the first down.
And I don't care where you're at on the field, 4th and inches, I like me. I like my chances of getting that, running the play I feel comfortable with, getting the first down.
It's caught downfield. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Extending the play. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. To throw, it's French. He looks that one in nicely. And they pick up the first down in what might be the last play here in the first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. Colorado 7, Georgia Southern 0.
They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. A first down run in the red zone. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. Ready to try the point after. Bangs it through for an extra point. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. He'll bring it out. It's Horn. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, you got to put that frustration behind you.
And he's running in the open. At the 20. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
This offense is so explosive, it can change the scoreboard in a flash. You just saw that on that drive.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking downfield, it's French. Unloads it left. He gave him time to react, and he almost pulled off the interception. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Trying play action. He's going to let it go. What a snag by the defense. He couldn't quite get loose on that return. He'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35.
And this ball looks like it just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right decision. He was going to the receiver that seemed open, but just not very accurate on the throw, and that leads to the interception.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, picked off. Takes it the other way. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. They'll run play action. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down marker.
The wide receivers have to understand what part of the field they're on. I got to make sure I have enough. When I run those out routes, and when I break, I can catch the football and try to get upfield, get a few more yards. He runs out of space, but he got the catch and got some positive yards.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. It's third down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. Back to pass, it's French. Finds his big tight end. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. And the Eagles will snap it on 1st and 10. He'll just keep slinging it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Back to the line after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 37. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Oh, man. The quarterback almost just threw his 2nd interception on as many drives. He's trying to fit that football in there. It gets tipped up in the air. He's lucky that wasn't picked off.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right into the double coverage. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28. Offense getting set for 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Hit as he throws. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. A full dive to haul that one in. Got open on the post and then had no regard for his body in making that catch.
Exactly right. You know you're going to get hit a lot of times coming over the middle of the field, but he runs that post, lays out.
Looking for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Colorado.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a pass from 40 yards out. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it out. It's Cobb. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the 3rd quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
Looking for a man. It's French. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Complete downfield. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to go up top on first down. Fires on the move. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Takes a hit as he fires. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
The defense has been all over this quarterback all game long. It's almost as if they know where he's going to throw. That now, the third interception he's thrown.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. That's one of those throws. He tried to give it some touch, and as soon as it left his hand, you know he was thinking, no, please bring it back, bring it back.
As a quarterback, Reese, you've got to throw the ball with conviction. Generally, when you do...
It's complete. A huge pickup. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. To the air. It's French. Unloads to the wideout. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On second down, they'll take to the air. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
This quarterback is really struggling in this game. Decisions and also accuracy. He's already been picked off multiple times, and that time, that was a bad underthrow. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
He's looking deep. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. Looks as if we're set to crank it up here in the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think again, if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. He's open on the right. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Back to throw, it's French. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. After the misfire, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Guys, this offense is already reeling down. Multiple possessions, really need to cash in on this drive. Back to the air one more time. Throws to the tight end. And it's picked off for the fourth time today. And the offense came out aggressively here in the second half, but they can't put the drive together and spin it up on the turtle.
I tell you, this defense has a lot of athletes, and they've got a lot of guys with ball skills. If you put the football anywhere around them in their vicinity, their ability to catch the football, they'll come down with it. This quarterback has got to be way more careful here in the second half.
Leaves it with the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, when you get penetration by that defense right away, and there's no way to cut at all for that back, he gets destroyed right away. No way.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Fires to the wideout. Finds his man, and they convert. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. That last big play has them in business just outside the red zone. It's 1st and 10.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Gets it out quickly. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. And the Buffaloes are moving quickly down the field. A 1st down run on the doorstep. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. Line gets set, 1st down. They'll start this drive with a pass. Got his man downfield. Running wide open down the gut of the field. At the 30. The 10. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. After that big play, they're trying to pay it off right on the goal line. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Eagles. And now they'll try to get the 2-point conversion, guys. Looking to throw, it's French. Throws to the back. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone.
And you see these across college football, so many opportunities for 2-point plays, and now the play sheet gets bigger and bigger, and they wanted to throw, but they just couldn't complete the pass.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Bucks.
But how about the offense? They spread them out. Everybody spread wide. Easier to read a defense when you do that. They find the matchup they want, and they get rewarded with the score.
Oh, and it hits the left upright. No good. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone, it's Cobb. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. This should be the last play of the quarter. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. And they can't make the connection, and 3 quarters are in the book as we head to the 4th. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Lost one deep down the right side. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. Touchdown, Eagles! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch it.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under and make a big play.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. It's complete. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways when he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
He'll bring it out. It's Cobb. Stopped at the 29, but found a little running room after coming out of the end zone. All wideouts, no backs. Going up top on first down. He hurls one deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. It's great for this quarterback to take shots down the field, but you just don't want it to feel like a give-up or a chuck it up and hope kind of play.
And I think understanding the situation.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
And now such a tough situation late in this game. You're trailing, but now it's fourth and long. Like, it's one thing if it's fourth and short. This makes it even more difficult. You got to have something dialed up you feel really great about.
Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
And after failing to get that fourth down, it just feels like this game is over. They are going to need a miracle. They're going to need a quick 3 and out. They're going to need a turnover or something to have any shot at getting back in this game.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Dropping back, it's Sanders. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Wide receiver coming across in motion. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. After the big first down sack, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Going for it all. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Let's go. Talk about having one foot in the grave. This was almost over. They're up by 2 possessions in the fourth quarter, and they got the football. Thank goodness they're choosing to throw the football, not run the clock. Man, we needed that pick. Now it's the offense's turn to go out and make something happen.
Makes a grab, and he's dragged down. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Here's a throw downfield late. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
I'll tell you, this offense just can't afford too many more incompletions because time's running out in the game. They need big plays in the passing attack, vertically down the field, and they've got to score some touchdowns.
He lobs one high down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down.
Offenses know and work on it all week. Third downs. We got to be really, really good. This offense not good on this third down. It could come back to bite.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Reels it in down the left side. And not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. What a tough break for the defense. You get a hand on the football, and they still make a big play.
Man, how difficult is that? The ball is deflected. To be able to keep your eyes on the football.
Throws toward the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over. After misfiring, it's second down. The aerial assault continues. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. Got room on the return.
Hey, GG's, bro.
Well, the ball's on the ground.
I gotta tell you, man, I'm impressed. Not with the throw, not with the decision, but how the offense flew around after the interception, getting to the ball, David, and creating that fumble.
And I think the QB...
He'll off one deep down the left side. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From his end zone, he'll have to get rid of it. He wants a big play here late. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on.
Time is not on their side right now. They can't afford too many more incompletions like that. They need to come up with some connections, and they've got to score points. They've got to get this passing game going.
He's going to throw deep right side. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Just when you think this offense had its back against the wall, suddenly they're across midfield with a 1st and 10. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. The AT unit on the field. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. 25 ticks remaining. There's enough time if they can recover this onside kick. They got it. Able to recover the onside kick, and they get the offense right back out there. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. He's taking a deep shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Well, you know the defense felt freaked out on that one. Here in the 4th quarter, and you're lined up against one of the fastest players in all of college football, and they're taking a shot up top. You just hold on tight and hope for the best, and that time they were able to force an in.
Fires one high and deep. And he'll make the catch at the 15. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock. They've got this defense reeling after that last play. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 15. Unloads to the wideout. He just about...
If somehow I forced this into overtime, bro, luck was on my side, because there's so much shit I've done this game where I'm like, bro, that should have been picked.
That was not a good example, though. That should have been another one, but they say people play defense for a reason.
Getting some heat. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. It's incomplete, and they
hey, good game, bro.
chance in the end zone, and he just couldn't come up with it, and that's going to do it. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse. Welcome to Statesboro, Georgia, and what many refer to as the prettiest little stadium in America and home to the Georgia Southern Eagles. But trust me, it can get a little ugly if you come in here and you're not an Eagle. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Georgia Southern Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Georgia Southern will kick it off to get things started. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bell. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. On first down, here comes this offense. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. And the Dogs hunkering down to pick up a first down on the ground.
And you can hear the sound of Larry Munson. Run the dang ball. That's what they've always built this program on, is running the football, physical running backs. That's what Georgia does.
Looking left. He makes a catch. Racing down the left side. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Georgia! You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game and get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the offense on first down. He's going to pass. Feeling some heat. They get to him as he throws. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's French. Pocket starts to collapse. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Fires to the middle. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from...
Going to throw it over the top of the knee. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. After the missed connection, it's 2nd down. Looking to throw it again. He'll take another shot here. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
Yeah, and because of the pressure, the defense gets pressure on him immediately so quickly that he makes a bad decision, tries to throw it into double coverage. Really nice job pressuring the quarterback up front.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
Well, the receiver was double covered on that play, and I don't know if the decision by the QB had to do with the pressure. Because he was hurried, he just had to get rid of that faster than he wanted to. He's lucky he didn't come away with an interception.
Pass on the way, it's picked off. Bringing the heat. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
I'll tell you what, defensive players don't always see where the ball is. They see the receiver and they get to chase him, but really good job seeing where the receiver is, going and making an interception, making a big play, getting the ball back to your offense.
Snags it. They will score. Touchdown, Dogs.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on.
And that ball is picked off. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Bulldogs! How about that D coming up with a play like that?
I love this free safety and how he plays center field, and oftentimes.
Hey, I just want to say GG's, bro. Good game.